Me not gentle. The political hot. You see, don't for me, you the fry. I for don't for you, the nyaka nyaka. This, not the Hot Goose Network television. Family, me not gentle. Today Sunday, the 3rd of July 2022. This is not a very important information where at the cowards, where I want let the police then take very, very serious, where I want let the government of the President Anubio take very, very serious, and where I want every Sierra Leonean as for listen to the end and do it. Comment them and when I really listen to this very important information where they bring out to now. In 2018, the people of Sierra Leone, together with the people of Sierra Leone, we go into a social contract with President Tok Andubio for let it come for manage the affairs of Sierra Leone, where APC been plunged into waiting they've been called austerity, wherein APC they've been eat all the couple, thief all the country money, mismanage them. They not get nothing where they left now the coffers of Sierra Leone. They left saloon people, then they wallow in poverty, then they wallow in distress and disillusionment. That social contract they where you don't go into RAM. A lot of factors then they where they prevent you sometimes for like complete all your own parts of the contract. The people that don't complete their own part of the contract for elect President Tok Andubio because we all believe in them. Now, President Bio, they complete a own part of the contract. And they don't do very well for make sure say a own part of the contract, of the social contract, able to achieve them. But one issue they we don't come up, we don't prevent President Tok Andubio, it don't hamburger a bit for accomplishing 100% a own part of the contract. One, now the corona pandemic, we don't come, it don't disturb the entire economy, meaning the entire wealth and riches of every country in the world, especially America, let alone Sierra Leone. It make poverty, they come and people let they suffer plenty in every part of the world. And also that pandemic, they went at the corona pandemic, it don't make the businesses that they crumble, we make boku people they don't lost businesses, we make the prices of goods them, standard of living, it don't become very expensive all over the world. Everybody know, not a secret. Also, the war we don't break up between Ukraine and also between Ukraine and Russia. That war, they not only between Ukraine and Russia, now a war, now an economic war where they between nations of the world. All nations then go affected because all the oil where they come out, now then part of the country, they get more oil than when then petrol and diesel and also kerosene. Now yanda then they come out, they don't make a lot of problem for them at the world where petrol don't become very expensive in the Hamburg, the living standard of people in the world. Not only saloon. All over the world, we were in America, anybody where they pass, you become dishonest. You know one talk the truth. Whether you talk the truth, if you not talk the truth, everybody know, and everybody they see on the news. For say other country, they like Belgium, then they are sitting the strike because of the standard of living. And it better, President Bio, they do very well for pushing that one day. Lawyer them, when a contract lawyer them, when they refer to that day, when they see that kind of situation there, when a circumstance, when a natural circumstance is happening then where they beyond somebody in reach for fulfill a own part of the contract, lawyer then they call them force majeure. That force majeure now a legal term for refer to that kind of situation there will make you not go hold nobody responsible or culpable because enable complete a own part of the contract when the situation there don't happen. One of the situation then when there is war. And war they will not affect the economy. Now Ukraine and Russia. So that's one of the reasons we don't make it, don't hamburg the prices of fear. Salon not when they produce fear, not to Salon government they buy and sell fear, just like America. Now other extra people and they do business people they way different. And if then they buy and they say they hamburg their own resources. And also the other elements where lawyer then they call force majeure, where they make somebody like enable complete a own part of a contract, you not go hold her responsible because na circumstance where they beyond a control, then a natural happening. When the corona pandemic will fall na the wall. That one they also disturb every government, not only President Bio in government, but every government na the wall. So you don't need for can say President Bio not able to do certain things that will be the expect for let do. Although it don't do plenty, then you can't hold her responsible for that. No, if you do that, they na unfair business you do against President Tok and Rubio. So now, because of that situation that already happened, APC they don't get message for saying they don't see and say an opportunity for let them lie to the people them when are the average people the way they don't understand nothing. But we know the left sit down, they lie Australians them. It's not possible. I know they tolerate that one day. I know they agree. Now that make at the camp because the thing that where they uphold, where they unfold now, whether they lead them, they say that they demonstrate. And me no say that issue of demonstration, something they behind the way bigger past that demonstration. And I can't explain to you now. Let the police then become alert. Let the military themselves become alert. Let the government become very proactive and very active in this issue for make sure say they continue for subject the lawless people them to whose side them belong. Now, this issue now they happen, APC don't get message and they go and tell people, and I'm glad I don't begin see where we don't begin really raise alarm. I don't begin see the Minister of Information. They go all over the country, they engage radio stations and tell people about the reasons of this. So I think say we other brother them back when they honor that ministry, they with the responsibility now for talk to people them. Let them not just left the Minister of Information in one grain, they go all over the country for talk now radio stations them and explain the issue to people them. Let them go village to village, and they go get at the youth. Man, they village people, they don't get radio, they don't get radio, so not get mobile phone, where they go use for listening them here. Let them go explain to them, waiting that the circumstance here, where don't affect the world, where we alone, we depend on America and then Europe, where they don't suffer. We all they suffer, they like today. Let them not allow APC and other politicians, they use them as political tool for can lie for them, for make the match by the government. But now, we don't see, recently, we don't get that information then from all over the place where APC don't plan some dangerous move. And that dangerous move where they don't plan, it is beyond the demonstration where they hear about. And that dangerous move, according to the Hot Goose Network investigation, if there's anything to go by, we don't understand, say, na Ernest Ebola Tolongo must like Koroma, na in the end, this kind of massive trouble where they want to bring another country. And it's a very serious thing, and I'm not hiding it. Now, we don't see Femi Claudius Cole. We're not getting no relevance. We're not important at all. They go get a woman them. Now, it owes boku one. Then they make placard them. They say that they come out for demonstrate. They say then a national women's, I don't know what they mean by national women's wing. Now, national women's wing of APC or national women's wing of Unity Party, let them tell we national women's wing of NGC or UDA. Let we know, let the police understand, and the police are able allow them, let them get permits, let them able protest if they want that one. Otherwise, these are lawless people. They don't try for use people them when Okada riders them, drivers them, other people them back to them for let them use them under the umbrella for let them say that then they protest. They're waiting and Ernest Koroma don't plan. Then they go do it within the process. It's a very serious game. But most of the people they don't afraid because they know the intention where they behind that thing where they can't call demonstration. They say that they demonstrate because fear price don't go up. Fear price don't go up, not to matter be una for demonstrate to. Una go demonstrate to Russia for let them stop the war in Ukraine. If una really mean them. Because not to matter be they produce fear. Not to matter be they buy and sell fear. Not to enjoy that one day. And not to for determine how much they for sell fear. Because not only they take the money, no government at the world, not they take money for buy fear. This is what I want people to understand. So now, APC they use this because they want do some dangerous thing where they don't hear it don't happen at the sub-Sahara. They say they want to overthrow the government. And Ernest Koroma, he handed inside this thing, according to the Hot Goods Network investigation, if it's anything to go by, he handed a better one, now end up phoned them. Now let's tell una instances to this. Number one, una see Ernest Koroma this recent days, during this week, last week, he called Mikhailo Mansare, he called Samura Kamalo Kamara. They also, he called Usman Fode Babalao Yansane. They all go together. Now Makeni, the whole serious meeting. Inside that meeting, Ernest Koroma make sure say, according to the investigation, it dish out money to them rogues them, to them criminals them, for let them go dish them out and organize and rehog people them. And let I tell you, one of this problem they are, they want to let it begin now the heart of the Southeast. Because then they bail the people there now, they don't bail them talks and they all don't go Kenema and go plenty. Now they then get for day, they start the form of riot where they say, now they then they begin the havoc. Now that make Richard Conte. I mean they always they around Kailang. Always now they go and go and go and go. Because that they part then they do their havoc, then they for regroup and do some dangerous thing them. Then they hide under this thing. And now guess what? Then get the lawyer there. When at the Macaulay. Then at their own job now, at the Macaulay and Basita Michaels, their own job now for can and aid and abet them criminals them. Because they said no say, now wrongdoing, like they framing Claudius Code, they put themselves inside. In America and Europe, nobody know they come out where you don't get police clearance and permit for your protection. They get for no who than you. Because anything will happen, you then get for whole responsible. But Salon, they know how it happen there. Nobody not ever come out and ask APC then na Europe and America. If they don't ever grab no more, they come on and do it. They know the kitchen. They know that one day. So now, this game where they play is serious. So Ernest Koroma, we don't get at them people there. They don't go plan very dangerously. They don't give them money. So that is what they are working towards. The reason being is this. Let's tell you now will be family. Ernest Koroma in commission of inquiry case, then they can't pass judgment panel. And Ernest Koroma no say if we don't loot that nation, if we don't thief. And recently this week, we don't see Kemo Sise, Kemo Cocaine Sise, Naputnoko, where they misbehave today, the cost president. They don't tell us say if we pay to government $1 million, over $1 million, the money will thief. Otherwise, the law they take in course. It don't lost in your case already. So if we pay that couple day. So now the judgment don't begin, they can be people that already been the things said today, commissions of inquiry in whole water. In whole water, Ernest Koroma in Kabudu gang there and the group of thief man, they've been go appeal court and then get right because then as citizens. So the case then they can't cut them. Ernest Koroma no say just like how it be happening today in case between here and Peter Conte. Where no say they lost, I say don't resign. Then they can't cut the case and Ernest Koroma don't thief. That same case where they pana, nothing don't get for change. Ernest Koroma therefore become culpable to the bad thing the way we don't do in that country. And the disgrace and shame and embarrassment, now it afraid, now that make Ernest Koroma the sponsor. This kind of dangerous thing for like can happen in that country day. Under the guise of what he called demonstration. But Femi Claudius Cole, because in they find attention, in they seek attention, it won't let if they add value to it, it don't know what side they put himself. It don't know the trouble where they delve himself into. So I want to let the police they become very vigilant, not only in Africa, now even at the southeast, because now they Richard Conte, we don't go rehog and plan all bad things and then they bail them about them for let them showcase as if now they people then disgruntled. It's a very serious game, and Ernest Koroma is worried. And Ernest Koroma they don't lost that case. So I don't remember they write another case say the law they say where they say that they protect presidents where they but he not to president. So that law they don't cut and say no, that law no they cover you. That law they cover the office. Where you in the office, now they're not able to prosecute you for crimes the way you commit. But when you come out, you know to president. We already get president. That law they've covered now. The president where they not to you. So it don't lost that case there, and then they can't cut that case. Now the trouble this way APC they want bring. It is not about fear, not about fear, not about no condition of living condition. Remember, yesterday because of that issue there, LJ where they in a prison, where they face charges them. They don't pull a press release. They pull a notice. They apologize. They warn supporters, they remember, they say, let them not come out and jump the street for involved by any politician, they don't use them for your own problem. Now, if they do that, they don't rise that day because in law they advise and say let do that day for let it wait itself because they want to use also this demonstration. They want to use LJ in case. Now, two reasons they say that they come up for the fear crisis and they say LJ arrest. So LJ don't write letter yesterday. In team of lawyers, they don't write letter, they don't publish on social media. They apologize at the same time. They send and say, then they want all the supporters. They say, let them not mix for nothing. For long and no say the thing where they behind that demonstration is dangerous. They want to use that as a political shield, as a shield for cover up the danger where they be waiting they want to do. Where they don't get forever succeed, they get for become extremely counterproductive on Ernest Koroma and all the team that way they plan them. And as they come to the police, anybody will come on, let them make massive arrests. Let them do massive arrests as they arrest them and they talk to the judiciary. Let them go to jail them by minutes. Let them judge the case within a day. Because a lot of revelation will come. A lot of truth will come out of that day. And the Koroma no one pay with thief, the money we don't thief we. They don't have disgrace alone. They want left the country for turmoil. When they say, Madabio, they sit down, they talk. Madabio, they take in time how the law they deal with issues. This is not a junta government, this is a democratic government. And Madabio, the father of democracy in Africa. And they do everything in the ambit of the law. For let protect every other person in your law. And we don't respect, Madabio don't respect Ernest Koroma human rights a lot. Because Ernest Koroma is right for appeal. But so Ernest Koroma says for respect Sierra Leone as their human right. Not so because he don't thief, the law don't hold her enough for go answer to that thief day. If for answer, and because they say like answer, he want let trouble for another country, let average Sierra Leoneans and die, he not go walk. And this is a very serious thing. I don't want to let anybody take a light. So now that two reasons they say LJ being that that's the reason yesterday. When we see a day before yesterday, where LJ in team they pull that letter, then they warn people them because they want clean themselves and pull himself for that trouble. For saying not to day. And that is the right thing LJ do. Now that then are the warning. Now that are the reason why you see Ernest Koroma hold meeting last week with Mikhail Koroma, they bring them together because they all don't worry. Then they can't pass judgment for Ernest Koroma. They don't worry. And on the final judgment, you don't get no time for go. Pass you go appeal to God in heaven. If you go for go heaven. Or you go appeal to Satan if you go hell. No hiding place for Ernest Koroma. They don't thief, you don't do that nation. Now the reason this way say at the Macaulay, then they always say their own law when they sabi now for defend lawlessness. Then they afraid for put themselves before. If we not say we not protest, APC they get member of parliament, they let them go protest. Let APC talk and then get in an institution. Let them right say we not come on the street. They get right for come out. Let them tell the police in APC they come on the street if they not go allow them. But police, I want to make use of that water. That one water where Paulo bin Kawit. That big tanker, we get that one water, where they put chemical inside, the way they spray up for you. That chemical pass policeman and go pull up for you. Do ya wanna use them? Wanna put them in the street. So that wanna go make massive arrest. The one we not eat, a one bell full, now colic, you go colic. Where Ernest Koroma be the thief, and Tina you be the bringer to, and this is a serious issue. When a member also, the Mamikos bomber also the part of this team. They don't left Holland this week. Then all they go join part of this team for commit a big trouble where they behind that demonstration, where they say that demonstration will not just a Yeriam, but not to, that they're not just a face of it. There's something behind it. Where the police know what they talk about, the military know what they talk about, the internal affairs government know what they talk about, but they know they succeed. And Ernest Koroma don't get for succeed. And Ernest Koroma, then they pass that judgment, man. Now that judgment, they for can pass on Ernest Koroma in thief case, where we don't appeal. Now he make them they do this. Me family, let's tell you now. But this government is very responsible. This government, Madabio been talking. They say, I'm going to fight corruption, but corruption is going to fight back. So now the fight this way, corruption, the fight back, yeah? If Femi Colonial School and APC, they want protest, they get all the right for go ask to police, say, we want protest. Then they show the reason why they want protest. Then they tell them who said they for pass, they protest. Why they don't want to do that one day? This is the question. Because then they're afraid. Now they don't get nobody where they measure, they say National Women's Wing. Who's National Women's Wing of waiting? We're not registered, they know nobody. Why are you hiding behind something where not they exist? Because they don't want to become responsible to any trouble where will come. If every Colonial School say, I want to protest, like, they another pala, then they make things they cop. Let's talk say me party woman, then they allow, they don't know now say na. So anything we can end in the hole. Any problem we can end in the hole. Simple. Anybody will protest in America and Europe, then they will know. They know whether they watch me, APC, whether they listen. Then they take permit. There's no way they come and protest, not take permit. Now, lie that they're not possible in this country because you need protection. They never tell you how for pass. They never tell you what for do. Why you know one do an asalo? If you mean well. So now this reason that one day the mammy cause bomber when I see it don't say it don't stop for talk because they all don't get that. Then they go who side they don't encourage it, who side they go for go come heap the havoc under that demonstration. Not to just hey, and they keep quiet and they blow, no, but they are very stupid. But the hot goose network, they inside them. It's a very serious thing. I'm not joking. I'm not joking at all. I'm not joking at all. So Ernest Koroma get for pay for this. Ernest Koroma get for pay for this. So now the thing that the way they happen today. So all over the world, people then they demonstrate, but then they take permits. Now that make when they take permit, that make police and they tell them, then they give them back letter. They show them who said they for pass, who said they not for pass. Then get her. Then get her. Then they show them. So why salon they no want do? You know go just grab you demonstrate. They want to know who that do. They want to know who that they go. So that they go protect you. If you go broke, you're not able to manage yourself, then go broke people in shop. When the people that are not necessary for let go broke the shop. Now you then go home, now you go pay. So if you not say you demonstration is clean, now something we not get any problem for do with Sierra Leone as for Hamburg people them. You they go tell police say yes, me na Femi Claudio School, me na Adi Macaulay, me na APC executive, we want protest. Now we name this. Now this one do. Then go show una who say una want go, then go guide you, then go give una policeman. But they not ever go talk say they want protest. They need one. Then they hide behind name they will not they exist. And police not go tolerate that one day. So Ernest Koroma don't disgrace. How see Ernest Koroma disgrace Sierra Leoneans? Now say God they disgrace Ernest Koroma. Now they read this way, then they say protest here. Now that make LJ don't write, it don't distance itself. So I want let government take it serious. It's a very serious thing. Richard Conte will not slack him. Karamo Kaba will not slack him. Now they all the hand inside this. Karamo Kaba, Richard Conte will not slack there. When I remember, Paolo Conte we don't lost today. It don't lost. I mean don't raise that alarm. Now it come, it say it contest. Now that they count that distraction. Then they left for me, then they use it as a tool, as a shield. For go under because they're ashamed and afraid, they know the law. So they want to use that pattern. We not get for work for them. Una be very sensitive. Una be very anybody wanna catch a lot. Anybody will come on, una arrest a lot. And as soon as they arrest them, una they lock them up. Una go try them one day, the next day una jail them. Long jail time. After election, then go come. Some they let them go Mafanta. Some they if na new prison, una go bill them. Now that Bones Island. Let them do the first. Una go make tapolin at the island. Then they did it for them, they sleep, they say una they build more prison. It's very serious. President Bio, they do very well. Other country, they not even get what's in there for it. Now, yeah, rest all on there in this country. Everything what they buy expensive. But nobody know how to go cost Joe Biden. Joe Biden talk now, yeah. They say in the try for put some tax down. Tax no they per fear and a salo. That's one of the good things. President Bio don't pull tax per rest. He don't pull tax per flour. But still the situation they not to enforce because not to in the seller. So, but the opposition they not get message. They think say because Ernest Koroma don't disgrace, he don't thief we, then they can cut in case they want come with halala. Me family them. These are the very important messages where I want to let everybody share. When I listen to the end, share them all over the place. If they listen to audio, when you done this audio, share them. Share them. Why? Let people they understand. Because anybody will venture. You do it on your own detriment. This is not a threat, now an assurance. It's a very serious thing. And Ernest Koroma, then they pass in judgment judicial for that thief case. Where be the delay. So they know this and no say don't do wrong. You know, get no case where he go able to defend himself. So they try for protection himself under that guy. Now that make get them Mikhailo Masare them and Yansane and then they are Nahosia. Because what is the reason we take them? Now that reason they make LJ don't try for distance himself. They don't write say in order to select one is supporters. So that tomorrow let them not use in name. They say that for and then they protest. Because if you want fight for LJ, a lawyer if you take for him. If you want fetch for Eleje, a lawyer they take from, let you pay. Why are the Macaulay not go fetch for Eleje in a lawyer? When I've seen it, why fetch that camera in a lawyer, you not go fetch for Eleje, but then they always go tweet, then they up, then they incite. Because they want to get political point. So they want to use that day for go do what they plan for do. We not get for work. We not know that one day today. Now Ernest Koroma in case, now they can't cut. And Ernest Koroma, they don't lost that case day. If for pay salon money, they for hold they for drive another house. That house where they na Femitona, na salon money, they for pull an hand. That house where they na McKinney, na salon money, na Tiff Ibila, they for pull an hand. All that they inside the judgment. Now this don't make Ernest Koroma not get blue. They want to him halala on the guise of demonstration because they can't cut that case for tell them say if for pay. If for vacate that house, like I vacate as chairman and leader. Now the reason this year, so that they hide that under PL crisis, then they hide that under LJ. Now that make LJ pull press release. They say, let them know, you don't want the supporters there, let them not mix. That is the whole game. Now that make the Mamikos bomber, they all involved. They don't decide for stop or talk. For let them not say, now it don't incite. They don't tell us, they don't talk. You not talk canomo if you able to side, let we know to the plan. Not talk nothing, let them not say, now you don't incite. Let we make like we don't understand. That is the game that is going on. But they understand. So they don't want to let them not talk. Let them not mistake them, it talk something. We connected, let them not trace them to the plan where they don't set. Now that make when I read the Mamikos bomber say, you know they talk again. And they keep quiet. Because those are plans they don't set. This is very sensitive. Now, let me go bring her to that. A lot of things that they are not going to talk now, but the security they know. When I pull that one water truck, where Paulo been buy, and Escoma been buy for Paulo for spray people, they want to spray them. When I catch a lot. And that day they want to catch, when I interview them, they go talk boku, and Escoma go disgrace. And Escoma then they pass case panel. I like you go up, you cannot. You go and sit and waste, you know the work. Madabio is blessed. Let God continue for blessed President Tokanubio for where they make salon remain sexy and attractive. Mean a gentle, the political hot goes. If you don't pay me the fryer, for don't pay you. You nyaka nyaka me people them. Una share. Let's see what's as a yeri. Any same way they share this message. If you watch them na YouTube, subscribe and share the message. If you watch them na Facebook, follow the page. So that's why they say follow. Na Facebook, Hot Goose Network Salon. Follow the page. Press the follow the page and like them. Follow the page and like them. Subscribe to YouTube. And also you the listen to audio. Share them. Let all my year. Where you don't for listen. Put another group them. Personal people, they send all over the whole country, no say, and Ernest Koroma don't plan batting under the guise of demonstration. Now that make all man where they no say, not trouble unless they bring, where they tell us, say, hey, but when I make let bike rider says, when I say now, when I strike, they say, no, we not the day. Hey, when I say a taxi driver, they say, we not the day. Because the waiting they behind they know I'm the part of her. Nobody know I'm the part of her. Because they know what's at the plan with Ernest now a wounded lion, now cut-tail dog right now. Ernest Koroma na cut-tail dog. It don't frustrate, not get not again. Where they worry about right now. Now for let it all man die with her, but you know go walk. It go must be thief man, not thief man. Una bye bye.
Network TV.